That little bleep was Lyndall text me again, and she was, as always, very honest in her commentary. You'll hear her say that she was a little bit disappointed that she didn't ride the horse more through in the trot work in London, and he says now that it's gelded, and I don't know where Nadia's going. She's gone completely speaking other language. There is no right turn at all. It's left. And Lyndall's just let me know that now that her beautiful Sandra boys are gelding, the trot work is just unbelievable. She's having such a great time, and he's a beautiful, beautiful young horse when you think he started his Grand Prix career in March and then went to the Olympics a few months later. It's not a bad effort. And to score 70%, obviously they certainly love the bits that he did well. So when the trot tour improves like we know it can, it'll be some horse, and we look forward to Lyndall to seeing that. Back to Nadia with Northern Campion. The half past trot's never been Campion's favourite movement. The one to the left is, and the one to the right a little bit, like some of the others, and me too, it's a very steep angle, and to keep the cadence and the swing in the trot while you're going sideways isn't always easy. 5 steps back. If you want to see half past trot, go and have a look at Sandro Boy. It's unbelievable. 9.5 for trot half past. So if anyone can know what half past trot feels like, Lyndall, you lucky thing. It was just fantastic half past trot from Sandro Boy. Now into the passage, and Cam, as he's known, can really passage on his day. And it's all about making certain the hind legs are really under, which at the moment, yeah, they're coming under now, which he needs to do for the Piaffe. It's on the spot, very on the spot. And, you know, that's probably a good mark for the Piaffe. A little tendency of thinking backwards, but didn't go back. So with that tendency, you get a better sitting feeling and a more horse that's more engaged. And it was really nice passage, Piaffe passage. And again, the relaxation and the reaching towards the bridle. The over track, which is going to give you your mark for the extended walk here, unfortunately is a little bit lacking. You can see the hind foot not over tracking too far. It's just stepping into where the front feet go. And so for a big mark, you know, it's not going to be a great mark, but adequate. And in the collected walk, yeah, a really nice shape in his neck. A little bit fussy in the mouth, perhaps, right in front of the judges. And then into passage. It was a little bit like trot, and then a few irreg steps. So, okay. He does step back a little bit occasionally with the right hind leg, but still, you know, what you do, you make it on the spot, and for a bigger mark, because it shouldn't be fought in Grand Prix, it should be on the spot, and they take a tiny little step backwards. Yeah, so what? I think it's nicer to see it really on the spot like that with good activity and sitting. And you go for the big mark and you make a tiny mistake. I don't think that you should be killed for that. And I think you should be very happy with the marks from the Piaffe and Passage Tour. We're up to the twos. I always meant to jinx Nadia about these. He can make the most fantastic twos. And for me, especially in the ones, they're so cadenced and uphill and just in such a beautiful way. And the same with the twos. She's going to kill herself at the end of the test about going the wrong way at sea. She's already ridden the Grand Prix once. Just being a girl. Yeah, super change. Yeah, he's doing a great job. I'm sure Nadia's mother will be watching with great follower and supporter of her daughter, Carol Coghlan. Yeah, and he makes the changes so effortlessly and with such a good balance and uphill feeling. Very good. And the one's the same. You know, she has the most beautiful way of, like, pushing the front leg forward and coming through with the back leg. It's always back leg, front leg. It's great changes. And you can really sit in the pirouettes. Oopsie. It should be 6 to 8 strides, and he just got a bit up in the neck and not really supple and took over a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay! A super pirouette. Really super balance, good activity. Way better than the first pirouette. Yeah, I think Nadia's going to be very pleased with the scores for this horse. He would have done a lot of Grand Prix tests by now. Now the all-important centre line. Sometimes he can get a bit rattled about the centre line, but I don't think today at all. I think he's in a really good way. Really on the rider's aids and really putting the high leg under coming into the piaffe. So should see some, whoopsie, snorting's never a fun time. I don't think there's snorting and snorting, and sometimes that snorting isn't a sign of relaxation, it's a sign of I'm getting ready to do something. Another passage, a little bit of the snorts come out, and great passage. I think Nadia's going to get a super mark. Goodness knows why she went the wrong way. She knows, you know, that you can tell by the look on Ryder's face at the end of the test.